How the hell does Joel pee through his balls?
So I just want to be clear so I don't get trolled. This is not to scale.
Joel's story has inspired a lot of people, and both me and him have had men reaching out to us saying that our content has been incredibly helpful. But we also do get a lot of questions from people asking, what is a urethroplasty and how the hell does Joel pee through his balls? So I am going to let him explain how all of this works.
So what I've done is I'm illustrating here a perfect snot. Remember, don't want to get kicked off Instagram. So over here, we have the bladder. Everyone knows what that is. Down here are the balls. And the bladder uses the urethra to take urine, comes out. Okay, story of my entire life is I've had a lot of snot issues. Cause of that has been urethra stricture disease. Could do another post on this. But basically, if this is a healthy urethra, I have scar tissue all through my penile urethra and also in the vulva. That was from birth and failed hypospadias reconstructive surgery, which I had when I was 18 months. That was from intermittent self-catheterization, using a catheter every day in order to go to the toilet. So as you can see here, my pee coming through the bladder was getting blocked, and that's why I had to have double urethroplasty to fix vulva and penile urethra. So that's what my urethra looked like. All right, so modern science is a wonderful thing. There is a solution for this, which is called the urethroplasty. They take tissue from your cheek, which is why I had the surgery on my cheeks, and then they basically overlay it with the scarred tissue. The much harder part, as you can see, is the penile. And this is much more complicated surgery. They basically have completely gotten rid of my entire urethra. They've opened it up and they've placed the rest of my cheek all over it there. So it's on the outside. And then eventually in 4 to 6 months' time, when that has fully healed, they're going to turn that into a tube and that's going to be my new urethra. What does it look like? Got a lot of questions about that. Imagine my snob is a hot dog. They've taken the bottom of it, cut it open and flared it open. So it's like you're pulling over a hot dog bun. So it looks like an open hot dog bun. And then the other side of it is the inside of cheek tissue. Then how do you pee? So what the surgeon does, he moves you from down here, cuts a hole here, and your urethra goes there. And this is now where you go to the toilet. That's what I've been dealing with for the last 2 days, learning how to pee through that. Really weird experience, very strange, goes absolutely everywhere. So that vulva urethroplasty has about a 90% success rate, so pretty high. If the penile urethroplasty fails, that's when you're stuck peeing out of your balls. There's about a 70% success rate of that. So about 30% of them fail. I got a great surgeon, best in the world, out of University of California. So I probably have a bit higher chances. This is what I've been dealing with, ladies and gentlemen.
Follow along if you find this interesting, and if you are in a similar situation, don't hesitate to reach out for support.